Hello there, my dear Aries. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot or Diamond Dragon Lady, whichever channel you may be watching this from. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to take a look into the month of October, already in progress. I'm sorry I'm getting these out just a little late. It's been a very busy couple of weeks, but we are going to dive in and take a peek at what's going on with you right now. So Aries, as always, these are general messages. Take what makes sense to you, what resonates with you, and leave the rest behind. We're going to start out with some oracle. I will also be doing a complete Celtic cross in the tarot with all the cards clarified. I am also an astrologer, so we're going to dive into some of the astrology along the way as well. So dear Spirit, angels, ancestors, let's see what we've got for our beautiful Aries for this month of October 2023, please. Ooh, I like this, Aries. Let's see what's on the bottom for you too. I like it. Because this is not only a beautiful card, but I love the keyword of stillness. This card to me brings through a lot of peace. It brings tranquility. It brings a sense of serenity and elegance. It brings a gentleness. And it's not like things are at a standstill. It's more like you are just embracing greater peace, greater stillness. Something about the energy of this one also reminds me of the star card in the tarot. Not sure why exactly, other than we do have the stars in the sky, but there's something about this that feels like going with the flow, not resisting. It feels like, you know, you're getting to a peaceful place in your journey. And I also love the symbology of the swan. There's a lot of connection to music and beauty and the soul essence with the swan in all traditions. So on the bottom of the deck for keywords, we have abundance right now. So I do feel that, you know, this is maybe a very nice pause where you take a moment to enjoy some of that abundant energy that you have at your fingertips right now. This is a time when there is, you know, more opportunity, more openness, and even if you're not bringing in like tons of money, right? There's a difference between like tangible material things and just a sense of abundance. Certainly tangible things can give you a feeling of abundance, but I also feel like abundance is more of a mindset. It's more of an attitude. And it's a really beautiful thing. That's a great way to open your reading. Let's get a numerology card for you next, Aries. This is such a good, you know, energetic month for you. We've got a lot of Libra, and Libra is your opposition sign. It's the polarity for you. So there's a lot of balancing going on in your energy and your vibe. You may be kind of sitting in the middle of, you know, like your cycle right now, because it's, you know, 6 months away from Aries season. You're kind of looking at the past 6 months, thinking about the next 6 months. We do have a new moon solar eclipse in Libra on the 14th, and those solar eclipses are very powerful for bringing in new balanced energy. I also like the fact that Mars is leaving the sign of Libra here on the 12th of October for you, because Mars is not well expressed in the sign of Libra. It's way too passive. It's way too avoidant of conflict, so it doesn't usually get conflict resolved very well, or maybe at all. And so the fact that it's going into Scorpio is much more directed, and I really like that for you guys. There's a really nice, you know, there's an ancestral connection between, I don't know if I call it ancestral, but, you know, historic connection between Aries and Scorpio as well, because before the discovery of Pluto, Mars was considered the ruler of both Aries and Scorpio, and that's why you've got a little connection to the Scorpio energy. So when Mars is in Scorpio, I think it's what it's called, it's accidental dignity in astrology, right? Because it's sort of like, this was its traditional sign as well, you know, traditional planetary rulership. All right, let's get that numerology card for you guys. Let's pull a special number for Aries, please. Ooh, Aries. My goodness. Okay, I'm taking both of these. This is just too much. All right. I love this. I love when we have synchronicity and confirmation in the cards. Number 88, right off the top. Good look at that. Abundance, abundance. 2 times you got this right in the beginning there. Look at that. And 8s, you know, the number 8 is all about manifestation. And the doubling up of that 8 is incredible. And on the bottom of the numerology deck, we had number 37. Look at that. Timeout. Stillness and the timeout. Abundance and abundance. I love the synchronicity here, guys. With the number 37, to me, that's really centering within yourself as well, because the 3 is a very creative number, getting things done. 7 is the spiritual path, the spiritual journey number. You put them together, you get to number 1, and that is your personal identity. It's your number. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, so woo! I like this. All right, let's get some gemstones and crystals for you, Aries. I love working with gems and crystals and rocks. You know that. If you don't personally vibrate with that, you don't need to worry about these. But if you like working with crystals and stuff like I do, you may enjoy these. Yeah, I like both of these too. These are great stones. Unakite is a really interesting one. It's a heart chakra stone. It's kind of an olive green with flecks of pink and a little bit of black in there sometimes. This is really calling you to live very presently. I think Aries is actually better than most at living in the present, because Aries is a sign of being in the moment, being in the now, having their energy be very accessible. I also find Unakite is great for healing the heart, especially from like past family issues or traumas or problems. So you may, enjoy that as well, that aspect of it. It can be very helpful for healing the inner child, doing inner child work. On the bottom we had garnet, one of my favorites because I'm a Capricorn and that's our traditional birthstone. Again, heart chakra, sacral chakra. I feel like that heart and sacral, those are, it's really like that creativity, sensuality, passion. What's your heart leading you to do? I like the garnet too because it is a stone of commitment, hence the Capricorn connection. It's very dedicated. It helps give you a little bit more permanence to the things that you start, because we know Aries, Aries is kind of famous for starting things, but not, kind of, if the momentum isn't there or they lose enthusiasm for it along the way, it kind of fizzles. But that kind of energy, that garnet, can help it bring a little bit more lasting quality so that you can see it all the way through. Let's get a spiritual guide or guardian. Please show us who is working the best with Aries right now for October 2023. And we have Freya. Ooh, very powerful Nordic deity here. So phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Love the moon energy, and I love the raven here with her as well. There are things coming and going, absolutely, because to me, Aries, you are the energy of new cycles, new beginnings. And we have a lot of, Libra, and then, of course, as we go into the rest of the month, a lot of Scorpio, which to me represents those endings and big transformations. So there could be some big phases and cycles that you are going through this month as well, or currently as we're doing this read. Let's get into your tarot next. We have our fun little Halloween tarot. Brought that up for October, guys. So let's see what we have got. Please, Spirit, for Aries. Let's get a nice, clear, accurate, complete message for them. Show us anything they need to see for their highest and best good, please. Yep. Oh, you've completed some big cycles, Aries. I really like your reading. I will say that. Like, this is a very solid feeling, very nice, strong, very clear kind of reading, which I love. Right in the center, we've got some strong Leo energy coming through with a strength card. Again, it's a number 8. This is, I love it. My life path number is an 8, so I really love the number 8. You may not like spiders. I love spiders. But if you don't particularly like them, But if you notice, whether you do or not, you may notice them around, because to me, spiders are the number 8. They're shaped like an 8. They have 8 legs. They're very creative. They build the webs. And especially at this time of the year, you'll see a lot of them building their webs. And so that may be a big animal spirit connection with you right now. But this number 8 to me is a manifestation card. Number 1 it is. And then we have the Leo energy, so it's bold. It's confident. It says you're going to need some courage for your journey. I believe you have that, Aries, because you are a fire sign. But the thing about the Strength card is that it's all about the ego and our spiritual higher self, right? There's always that woman in the card, and there's always the lion in the card, and she's always kind of trying to calm the lion down, right? And it's like she is the symbol of our higher mind, our higher spirit. Well, the lion is the symbol of kind of our physical incarnation and all the accompanying ups and downs and emotions and things that come with that. So, you know, this is something where it's like you're dealing with that very human side of yourself, where it can be passionate, jealous, angry, frustrated, sad, you know, all those things, right? And our higher mind that's also part of us is going, it's okay, chill, 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 it's all right. You know, and that's kind of, you know, many times the strength that it does take. Let's clarify that card for you here, Aries. Let's get a little bit of extra messaging on this. The thing is, you know, it's like we're both. That's the thing. It's our dual nature. We're both the lion and the lion tamer. Ace of Pentacles is clarifying this. You know, with those 2 abundance cards coming out, this could be a very abundant month for you. I do think it takes maybe a little bit of fire, a little bit of push, a little bit of balancing yourself to get there. But the Ace of Pentacles to me is spirit, you know, really bringing in a gift, bringing in something very physically tangible. It's interesting, we talked about how abundance isn't always a physical tangibility thing, but there is a lot to imply that there will be that as well for you, Aries. In the immediate past, we have the World card. The World card is Saturn ruled. It's come in full circle. It's the last card of the major arcana. So it is a card that shows you have completed some major cycles. Wow. Yeah, I'm literally getting some goosebumps as we're talking about that. Ooh, you might have put some emotional boundaries down here, Aries, with this Queen of Cups, because she is very much about those emotional boundaries. She is, you know, very sensitive, very intuitive, very spiritually aligned, but she was very careful about who she lets into her life. So, yeah, you may have really drawn that line in the sand or put your foot down and said no more to something or someone that was draining your energy or your time. Going into the future, we got the King of Pentacles. Again, a very abundant energy. It's Taurus energy. We have a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus on October 26th. You know, so it's that Scorpio-Taurus balance coming in. And to me, lunar eclipses are when we kind of breathe out, right? It's whatever we want to release. So there could be some real changes for you around the way that you either make money, the way that you create a sense of abundance and stability for yourself. It's very interesting. Let's get a clarifier on him. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. I think as well, an extra message for that is that you may be changing something very strongly about what you invest your time in. And it can also speak to, if, you know, whatever little investments you make right now or in the immediate future are going to really pay off well for you over time. There's a lot of earthy vibes here. I like that. On the bottom, look at that. We got our Page of Pentacles again. This is your subconscious energy. This is kind of your heart of hearts, what you're really thinking about, sort of paying attention to here, what you're focusing on. And yes, here it is again, the investment energy, the learning element. That's a big one for Page of Pentacles. Keep that in mind, guys. You know, there's like, you know, if you're taking a class or a course, if you're learning something new, even if you only give it 15 minutes a day, it's going to start paying off over time. You know, Page of Pumpkins, Page of Pentacles really speaks to putting in small but consistent investments in yourself, right? And it ends up paying off really nicely. Again, it's that steadfast vibe too, because it is Capricorn, right? It's a Capricorn energy. And they are slow and steady wins the race. You may really be starting to put that into practice. Pisces energy with the moon coming in. Sometimes the moon can be a little fuzzy, a little cloudy, a little bit, ephemeral. So, you might also be feeling like, well, I'm not exactly sure what I want to invest in just yet. Give it a little time to percolate here, Aries, because I think that as the month, goes through, especially after that Taurus, full moon at the end of the month, you're going to really understand this a lot better. I think that your understanding of what to invest in is a little bit tied to that moon phase right now. I'm definitely feeling that. On the top, more page energy, message from Spirit. Crowning the spread is the Page of Imps, same as the Page of Wands. This is very much strong Aries energy, and that's definitely the lighten up card. It really is. It's like the message is coming in of, new joy, new life, new exuberance, new excitement. And it's also a card that always, to me, tells us, have a little more fun. Be a little bit more playful. Don't take everything so heavy or serious all the time. Yeah, there's some real Capricorn energy, Taurus energy surrounding you right now. There's that Devil card, and, that is the Capricorn card. I will say that this is also, to me, the workaholic card, right? And I would say, because Capricorns we can be such workaholics. We just work, and we really do need to have time for fun. So this is definitely doubling that feeling of that message. You might be working too much or doing too much and being too serious all the time. So it's like Spirit's really saying, Aries, don't become a slave to your work, right? Don't do too much, right? Balance it. Wow, what a reading. Let's get into your advice here, Aries. Let's see the best approach for you to take for all this and get a potential outcome as well. Yeah, the lunar cycle stuff is real strong. Absolutely. Interesting. It's the suggested approach is the Seven of Bats, the Seven of Swords. And a lot of times we know Seven of Swords is sort of that sneaky energy or somewhat deceptive, underhanded energy. But the other side of this card is taking a different approach to something. It's like this guy is, in the traditional card, is stealing the swords from the enemy camp. He's taking the weapon away from the enemy so he won't have to fight him later. So, there's a sort of bad logic to that. If you could take the sword out of your enemy's hand and have a conversation with him instead of having to, have a battle, with swords with him, that would certainly be optimal. So this is, to me, it's like if you want to embrace the more positive side of this card, this is really telling you to take a different kind of approach. Use a different tactic to win the situation that you're in. Aries is famously a little bit combative and argumentative because you're ruled by Mars, right? And so this may be saying, you don't have to have a big battle or a full-on, fiery engagement with everybody that's giving you a hard time. There are other ways to do it. Nine of Cups, yes. So there it is. It's, this is kind of like take another approach, take a different, way of getting to your wishes, hopes, and goals and dreams. What you need to know is the Three of Cups. Again, this is, to me, another message to say, make sure to have some fun in your life this month, Aries. Make sure to enjoy some time out with friends. Go dancing, have dinner, laugh, lighten the energy a bit. That's very important for you right now. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, but don't spend too much doing it. I do get the sense that you are being a little careful with your coins right now. So, find fun inexpensive things to do out with your friends. That's going to really satisfy your soul and your wallet at the same time. Hopes and fears is the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. You could be a little bit concerned about like keeping some boundaries up or sticking to a strategic plan right now. That's what I feel with that. Let's get a clarifier on this one. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, yeah, you do feel that. Like, I do get that sense that you are a bit concerned about the best strategy to get to this Ten of Pentacles, because you're really focused on stability right now. I mean, this is yet another, you know, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is very earthy reading for you guys. You may even have an earth sign, very important one in your life, but overall, I just feel like you're thinking like an earth sign right now, and you're really thinking about the best approach, the best strategy to get to that sense of security, stability, a greater foundation. I wouldn't worry over it, right? Don't let it get to be like a worry, but you definitely are hoping to make a good plan forward. Here in the outcome, potential outcome, we've got the High Priestess. So, you know, she is very, again, it's kind of like the Moon card. She's ruled by the Moon. She's very ephemeral. She's very mysterious, right? She is very mystical. She has the keys to that ancient wisdom. And she's, you know, she's so into that world that she almost doesn't really always quite realize how much wisdom she has, right? It's because she's so much part of that energy. I would say that, you know, because of this in the Moon, there could be some definite connections to these moon cycles turning. The big ones of October are going to be on the 14th and the 26th. So just pay attention to those moon phases and how you feel on and around them. It has a lot to do with the way things turn for you right now. Yeah, and where you make decisions. Look at that, Two of Swords. Strong Libra energy, you know. Libra season can be all about making some determination, some decisions. No, don't procrastinate anymore making those choices going forward, Aries. Yeah, things are definitely speeding up. There is movement this month. On the bottom of the deck, we've got two Sagittarius ruled cards, Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands coming up. So that's fiery movement forward. You could even be planning a trip or going somewhere, or somebody might be coming to visit you. But this is a great month. I really dig your reading, Aries. It feels very, very good. Very solid energy. A lot of earth energy coming through. I think you're getting a lot of good work done, but don't work too hard is very much the message. You really are a powerful manifestor this month. Let's get an affirmation on this, please, for Aries. Nice. Interesting. And you know what? I think Capricorn had this card as well. You might really be working with a Capricorn or have a very powerful alliance with one right now. The Lovers and Partnership card. Open your heart to love and live in the moment with passion and exuberance. Indulge in the harmony of a great partnership and be happy. Very beautiful. So again, you know, I do feel that. Like, you have good partnerships. If you're in a love relationship, it's very likely to be a very good one right now. And if not, there could be one coming through. Really nice month, Aries. I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Take care for now. Bye-bye.